Hey, what's up, you guys? How are we all doing today? I hope you're having a fantastic day. And if you are not, well, I hope this video makes it a little bit better. Anyways, to get started, I'm going to be talking about some of the best businesses in this game that you should get into if you're not too sure what to do. I've had people say, Muddy, what business should I buy or what should I buy? Because I don't know. And generally people home helping get money. They're low rank, so I'm like, okay. What do you have? They say, they might have one or two things, There's this rank 64 sales on with last night. He had almost everything. So I was like, okay, well, you don't really need much, but I'd suggest you buy the penthouse, The penthouse, it's like 1.5 million or something, I think. And you get a free car once you complete all 10 Miss Baker missions. And you get like 1.1 million. So it's like, go buy that since you have all those. And he's like, okay, so I'll go buy that. And I was like, I was thinking, normally I'm not gonna recommend a penthouse to somebody, but when you have stuff like pretty much everything, it's really the only thing left to recommend. Now, if you're a beginner and you don't have much of anything, these are two of the best things to buy if you don't own a CEO and you just want to register as a VIP, because all you need to do is be able to register as a VIP. And those two things are, one, the nightclub, and two, the bunker. Now, the nightclub, it can be a little trouble. For instance, business battles, they are kind of hard to get if you're battling players, sometimes. And also with the nightclub, you have to own businesses. For instance, you gotta own crates or vehicles, cocaine, meth, cash, document forgery. Some of those kind of things. So it's not the easiest, and to own those you have to have an MC. I do believe you actually have to own the MC. So that's not as easy. Whereas the bunker, easiest way to make money possible. I would highly suggest you go for the bunker. You make great money. So basically, if you have your staff and machinery upgraded, like I do, you can, when you fill up your supplies completely, you get around $140,000 worth of guns to sell. So I just buy my supplies, and that's what I get. Now, you may say $75,000 sounds like a lot. Reality, it's not. It depends on the profit you want to make. Now, if you're down to make a big profit, then you don't necessarily want to do that. But if you're okay with a smaller profit and you're still working your way up, because you can make it back pretty easy, that 75,000. That's what I do. I buy it and then I go do missions and make my money back. So it's really simple. And then it's like, okay, so this mission is now all complete profit, even though Agent 14 says it's not. But it really kind of depends how you go at it. But one of the even bigger ways to make a profit is to sell to the city, because it goes from 140,000 from just one order of supplies. It goes from 140,000 when you're just regularly selling to the county to 210,000 when you're selling to the city. Think about that. That's a $70,000 boost. That's not bad. So if you're ever in the need, go do that. Buy your supplies if you have a CEO that you can just go make money on while it's filling up. And also for that, I don't go higher than one supply run at a time, only for the fact that I don't really trust people to help me, and no one really likes to help in sale missions. So it's like, okay, that's right. If you just do one supply run or like one purchase of supplies, you're fine. You can just get one vehicle and you'll be fine. 100% best way to go about it, and you make some decent money. All you have to do is spend some time, in online, playing around, doing some stuff, and you'll be good to go. And also with the nightclub, if you have one, or if you plan on buying one, throughout the day, if you keep your popularity up at the full bars, you can actually get $70,000 a day in your nightclub, which is really good. Now, I don't do that, even though I really should, but I just kind of always forget about it. Now, that's just kind of one of the best things to do. And I would highly recommend you do that if you don't have too much money, but you have to own a nightclub, you know? Because one reason I know I did not fill my nightclub up before with popularity is for the fact that it used to only do 10% every run. Now Rockstar changed that to like 25% or 20%. So it goes a lot faster, so it's a lot nicer now. So I would highly recommend those two things. If you don't want to buy a CEO, you go and buy the nightclub and or the bunker, but I would more or less say the bunker is going to be better. Because with the nightclub you do have to own businesses. Now you can do business battles, but I don't know how much they'll actually do. So just be known to that. But those are just my opinion on the best business ventures in this game to actually do. You know, they just make you a ton of money. I've gotten over 20 million from my bunker, and pretty close to that in my nightclub as well, probably by now. I'm not too sure. I haven't really looked at them recently like that, but I'm sure that they're both really up there, and that is why I suggest them. Some of the easiest things to do. All you do is sit around mostly and let them go by themselves. Yes, you pay your staff, but you're not paying them that much, so it is very much so a good deal. And if you happen to have a CEO in both of those, then I'd say, you know, maybe invest in a vehicle warehouse. The vehicle warehouse is alright, but it sucks if you have money, I guess I can say. You know, because if you have money, then you're paying for all the damage happening to the cars and stuff like that. And the AI, as you know, shoot the cars, so it's not that great. But over crates, I don't know. I'd recommend the vehicles. Crates kind of get annoying after a while. And the MC business is just, I don't think are really worth anything. I hate them. I own quite a few of them, and I was just never impressed with them. But in my opinion, I'd say your best bet is, the absolute best bet would be the bunker. And then your second one should be the nightclub. And after you buy those, your third off, you need to buy a CEO. You know, and then you'll be doing pretty good. And once you own the CEO, of course, you know, get a terabyte, or get a terabyte before your CEO. So that way you can run missions back to back, like I have said in some previous videos, and that's how I help people. I run missions back to back for a couple hours, just making money, and that is how I help people out. And that's how we earn actually quite a bit of money. You know, I can earn almost $1 million a day. I could even earn over $1 million a day if I'm super dedicated and playing for a while, but normally I don't. So those are just a couple ways you can go about getting some really quick and easy money. Your money might not actually be that quick, but it's really easy money. You're mostly just sitting around for it, and you just kind of have to watch it a couple times. Now be wary. Sometimes you might get robbed, but normally they're pretty easy to beat out. Also, when you sell, you do get a bonus if you have players in your lobby. It's not that great. When you sell, all I suggest is you just lag your online lobby, and if you don't know how to do that, all you do is go into your Xbox settings, you go over to network settings, and then you go to test NAT type. And when Grand Theft Auto invites you back to the game, you accept it, and everybody should leave the lobby, or they should already be gone. Now, if that doesn't work, wait a few seconds, and if it still hasn't happened, just try it again. Generally, it works the first time. Sometimes it doesn't. Very rare that it doesn't. Now, I'd assume there's the same way to do it on the PS4. I'm not too sure about that. But I hope this video helped you guys in some way. If you're looking for a way to make money, or you don't know what to spend your money on, instead of just wasting it on a car, invest. Buy a business that's going to make you money while you are also making money. But I hope this helped you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you smash that like and subscribe button and turn on post notifications so you don't miss a minute of the action. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys